Betty Lou's back in the kitchen and we're gonna make some taco meat. Veg'en taco meat. It's the kind that your arteries like and your stomach, everything, your whole body will just love it because it won't make you die. First, we're gonna start off with a can of lentils. I got some organic lentils because I like organic. And then we have some spices. So we're gonna have a little bit of soy seasoning. This is Bragg's all-purpose soy and it's also non-GMO and organic. You want to make sure your soy is organic and non-GMO. And next we got some organic moostard. Now you can just use any kind of moostard you want. It can be regular moostard or stone ground prepared moostard or whatever the other kinds out there. Don't get the kind with honey. We don't want no bee vomit in our food. And the bees need their own honey, so let's not eat it. Next we're going to have some spices. We got some oregegenano, some garlic powder. Now you can use real garlic if you want, but for this recipe I like to use the powder. Now we got some ground cumin, some chili powder, and some paprika. And next we're going to use some ketchup. Are you ready to get started? Alright, let's get started, shall we? Now I've got to get the other camera on here so you can see the other angle, or else you're not going to see what's going on. You can get this stinking stir fry thing going here. Can opener just didn't want to go. What I like to do is rinse off my lentils. Alright, so now we're just going to stick the lentils in the pot. Try not to make a mess like I did here. Next we're going to mash it with a fork. Break it up a little bit and give it a better meaty texture. Doesn't have to be all mashed, just a little bit. Alright, now we got the lentils mashed. Looks kind of like that. Alright, so I don't really do measurements. I just throw it all in there. I make this so much. I know it off my heart. Alright, so now I'm going to add some ketchup and just squirt it in there. Probably about 2 tablespoons worth. And this I'm going to measure because I don't want too much of the soy because it's really salty. So I don't want to go overboard with this. So I do about a tablespoon, maybe a little less. About a 3/4 of a tablespoon. About a tablespoon of mustard. And next we're going to add some chili powder. Now normally I'd use a lot more, but this stuff's really spicy. So I'm only going to use a teaspoon. Next we're going to use some cumin, a heaping teaspoon, some garlic powder, about a teaspoon. Next we're going to use some oregegenano, and that's about a half a teaspoon. And then lastly we're going to use a little paprika, which I'm just going to sprinkle some on there. Then we're going to mix it all up. So here we got it warming up in the pan. We put it on about a 3 if you have an electric stove. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna cook up some peppers, some bell peppers. Now this is another lazy way of cooking. They're already pre-cut and frozen. So you just put them in the pan. It's that easy. And you can't have a Mexican night without some corn. So we're just gonna be extra lazy. I'm gonna cook the corn with the pepper. Just gonna throw that on there. I'm going to heat that up on medium-low heat. So you can serve this with some rice or potatoes as your base, whatever you like. We're going to have it with some brown rice. I got that cooking already. And the next most important part is some tortilla chips. And I'm going to show you how to make some tortillas. So just get yourself a regular old package of tortillas. There's a corn tortillas. And these ones are organic as well. So what you want to do is preheat your oven to 450 or 400. Either one will work. 450, you got to be careful not to burn them. And I'm just going to cut it with a pizza cutter into quarters. Then you're going to take a regular old cookie sheet. I try to fill it all up. Tortilla chips. So we don't have to do it twice. So now we have them all laid out on the cookie sheet. No oil, no spices. So we're going to put that in the oven. And you have to be real careful. You got to watch. Make sure they don't burn. Because they can burn in like 5 minutes. And I was just talking about how easy it is to burn these and how I burned them. So I might have to do another batch. God damn it, I burned them. And I was just talking about how to not burn them. So some of these chips are probably still okay. Like this one here is not too bad. But when it gets like that, it's too burnt. It's too done. It's not gonna taste good. Alright, round 2. Oh, would you look at that? They're not burnt and they're crispy. Perfecto. And there we have it, the final product. We got some corn and peppers. We got our lentil taco meat. Got some salsa, some lime, some potato cheese sauce, corn tortillas, and some lettuce. And also we have some rice. Isn't that a lovely spread? Looks just wonderful. Okay, I gotta start working out instead of dancing. Woo! Okay.